What's up YouTube? Tonight's video we're going to be doing some shiny redeeming for Solgaleo and Lunala. This is the first time they can be shiny, which is really cool. So in this video I'm going to be hiding a bunch of codes that haven't been redeemed yet. So basically it's first in, best dressed getting those ones. So if you do get one, let me know in the comment section of the video. Big shout out to all my patrons. I will be giving this one out on Patreon. So if you are a Patreon, expect a DM on Patreon. If you do want to become a patron, you can get yourself a Solgaleo or Lunala. Okay, links in the description for that one too, and I'll have it coming up on the screen. Right, I've got a couple of codes and I want to give some information about this event, and we'll do some move sets and things like that too. So I'm just going to be inputting my code here, but as I'm doing that, let's go over some of the information. So you can get this on Moon and Ultra Moon, and you can also get this on, Sun and Ultra Sun. So you can available on both versions. Now it comes auto with a gold bottle cap. You can soft reset for the nature if you want to. And yeah, it comes as normal ribbon, and the main thing about them is they're shiny, right? That's the most thing about them. Now this goes from the 1st of October to the 15th of November, so when basically when Sword and Shield comes out. So now the ones I'm redeeming this one I'm redeeming is Power Region, but you can get them in North America as well from GameStop. So if you're near a GameStop, go down and get one of them. It's called the Cosmic Eclipse serial code. So all the OTs are going to be that. Okay, let's have a look at this is the shiny Lunala first. I like shiny Lunala better than Solgaleo, just the color. It looks really cool. Looks like a blood moon kind of thing. It's really nice. Okay, let's have a look. It normally had like a little spiel. I just pop open my bottom screen and put it there. And yeah, we're just going to get this from the man in the Pokemon Center as well. We're going to check out some of its stats, what it looks like. Let me just look at this. Shiny, unless it's Solgaleo. Shiny Lula breaks through its darkness with its Lunar Might. Change the tide of battle with a Moongeist Beam. It's pretty interesting. There's a couple of codes there, people. Get them while you can. So I've scattered these all throughout the video, so you have to be patient. Okay, let's have a look at some of the stats on this Lunala. I have done a Lunala sweep already, so I don't know. I might do something with these on a theme team or something like that. I'm just going to show you the Pokemon area. This is a game that I haven't got anything onto, so that's why it's registering on the Pokedex. Like for Ultra Sun and Moon and Sun and Moon, I've got so many different games just to get event Pokemon. Okay, man, that looks really pretty. Let's cut there and have a look what we got here. Okay, so that's my Gigas from the 2018. We got Naive Nature. That's alright, I can just go for another one. We got Moongeist Beam, Psyshock, Moonblast, and Moonlight. So nothing really special about the moves, it's just the shiny, right? Okay, you can see the OT is Eclipse, obviously the Eclipse event, and you can see the all the other information there, like the ID and stuff like that. So, yes, if you get one that's different to this, it's not going to be it. I just popped my bottom screen open there. So, what we'll do is we'll probably do some Lunala and Solgaleo sets going towards the more end of this video, and we'll redeem the other ones. But definitely, that's a really cool thing. Do you guys like the shiny for Solgaleo and Lunala? Let me know in the comment section of the video. Do you like it, or what if you don't like it, what sort of like color do you think it should be? I actually personally like Lunala. Looks really good. Solgaleo I don't really like, so yeah, maybe, I don't know, like it's normally Solgaleo is a white color, so I wonder how it would look like if it was black. Black shinies are normally really good. Okay, so firing up, this is my Ultra Moon now. So I had Ultra Sun at the start, and now I'm doing Ultra Moon. So we're going to go into this, and we just have to go to get code. Again, usually I'm just going to speed through this bit and put the next code in. Yeah, I think there's about 10 or 12 codes I've put in this video. Just once again, all patrons, I will be contacting you over Patreon. I'll be giving this one out. If you do want to become a Patreon, the link's in the description too. I'll be giving these ones out. I do have a lot of these codes, which is good. Okay, let's input this code here. Now, what the codes are, it's on, the ones I've got are on like a little docker thing. It's sort of like when you go to the food store, game store, or whatever like that, and you buy, and it's just, kind of written on there. It's kind of an interesting way of doing it. I'm actually kind of curious if they're still going to do this for like the next game. Like, considering like the Switch, you can just, it's a little bit different with the regions, right? So I'm kind of very curious how they're going to do that. Also, I was reading on, while I'm doing this, I was reading on Twitter too that, this is a tiny little spoiler for Sword and Shield, so if you don't want to do it, maybe just skip like 5 seconds. The auto save feature, you can actually toggle that on and off, which is good. Okay, let's get shiny Solgaleo, the legendary Pokemon beams with power. delivering huge attacks with Sunsteel Strike. Okay, let's get... It really reminds me of a Pokemon that just walked out in the sun, right, and got a sunburn. That's just what this reminds me of. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not really in love with it. Okay, there we go. There's the Solgaleo, and at the moment, it's the next day for me too. So there's a couple of codes there. Get their ones. I'm just going to put this over here. Feel the warmth of the shiny Solgaleo, the legendary Pokemon, beams of power, delivering huge attacks with Sunsteel Strike and recovering from damage with Morning Sun. So it's got Morning Sun, and the other one's got Moonlight. Okay, let's talk to the delivery man. I actually had to cut a little bit there and take all the other legendaries I had on the game because my party was like full of them. Okay, we got Solgaleo. Let's check out Solgaleo, and we'll go over a couple of little movesets maybe we can do for these Pokemon, or just something a little bit different maybe. Okay, let's bring that one up. Okay, so the OT is Eclipse, and we got the gold bottle cap there. I mean, if anything, you get a shiny that's now shiny, like not shiny locked anymore, and you get a gold bottle cap. So that's the best thing out of it, I reckon, like getting the shiny. Okay, let's go over some sets, I reckon, for like Solgaleo and stuff there. I'll just put it in the... I'll just bring up this real quick. So... Normally, it's got a very good attack stat, so normally you could run like a nice choice band set, just having a look at some of its moves. It gets stuff like Zen Headbutt, which would be really good for it. Just scrolling down here, we'll go to the category into like, okay, so we got Metal Burst, guys. Metal Burst Solgaleo. So it's got handy stuff like Flare Blitz. It does have Gyro Ball. You can make like, let's have a look at it. We can make like a bulky Gyro Ball set. So we go max health and max attack right. You could even soft reset for Brave Nature and go and hopefully just use it in like Trick Room and stuff like that. You could have a Gyro Ball Choice Band that could work like really well on it too. Be hitting nice and hard for their for stab. The other moves you could have on are Zen Headbutt. So you got some like kind of like dual stab there, which is nice. You could put on Flare Blitz just if you come across any steel types. I feel that would be very helpful. If this like a Ferrothorn would be nice too, like something really annoying like that. And you got like all kinds of other moves. So there's a couple more codes there for you to grab. Now you can put Stone Edge on there too. It gets Rock Slide. It gets some really good moves. It even gets Outraged. I find that really interesting that it gets Outrage. Now you can give it Iron Head over Gyro Ball if you don't want to go for like a slower one. That would definitely work too. Or you could give it to Sunsteel Strike if you wanted to as well. That's probably more superior. Unless you're running like a speedy set and going for like flinches, I'd go with Sunsteel Strike. A pretty damn good ability too with full metal body. Basically, it can't be lowered. And Lunala is just like the multi-scale kind of thing. Just another version of multi-scale. Let's have a look at these other ones here. Let's have a look at Lunala now. So that's normally what you'd run for a physical set. Or you could go for you could do that Metal Burst set. Just make get like maybe a hindering defensive one and just make it like as not bulky as possible and go for Metal Burst. Be quite funny. Maybe a hindering speed or something like that. They're absolutely horrendous. Having a look at Lunala. So Lunala, I think I made a physical set on this like in one or two videos. It was really horrible. So its physical moves, all right. It's not very many. So we got Acrobatics. We don't even have any stab. Oh, the only stab it gets on the Ghost side is Phantom Force and Shadow Claw. I think I did Shadow Claw. Got those crits, guys. Now the other Psychic move, it doesn't get any physical Psychic, or doesn't even get Psycho Cut, anything like that. So you could go for I think I did a Normalium Z Facade or something like that. Something absolutely horrendous like that. But normally you'd run like stuff like Moongeist Beam on it. Let me just swap up the category there to Special. Yeah, so Dazzling Gleam would be very nice on there too. Like, very handy move. And you can even get like stuff like Air Slash too, which is quite interesting. I mean, it does have big wings, I guess. So Moongeist Beam, Focus Mist, Dazzling Gleam. Those kind of moves would be really gonna. Anyway, that's pretty much it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I did put like quite a few codes throughout there, so if you did miss any of the codes, make sure you try and go back and get them. Unfortunately, there's only a limited amount, so once they're used up, they're used up. If this is really interesting you, you can check out my Patreon, link in the description of the video, and I'll be giving some out there. And I may have a theme team up tonight. I'm not really sure. If not, I'll be back tomorrow with one. And yeah, that should be about it, I think. I don't know if I got any more updates and stuff. I think that could be all the event Pokemon they're giving out for Ultra Sun and Moon too. Like, we're only a month away, so I doubt they're going to give any more out. The only thing I'm kind of disappointed is they actually didn't give Cosmog out. I wish they did that in Shiny, like they did these two, but not Cosmog and Cosmoem. Anyway, people, that's about it for this video. I'll catch you tomorrow or later on. Peace.